The last episode of Dawson's Creek felt like peak 90s teen drama. So much happened. Pacey and Andy are officially, it seems, together, or at least they crossed the threshold of a kiss. Joey and Dawson broke up. Dawson's parents are separated at this point, but it's early stages for them. Jen and Jack, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is the start of Jen and Jack's friendship and how strong it becomes. So, this could possibly be the beginning of their friendship and the outs of Jen and Abby's friendship and the goodbye of the character of Abby, because that's how it feels it would be. It feels like they've shifted their friendship into now Jen and Jack. But I really enjoyed the last episode. Now it's what happens with this group, because right now they're a bit fragmented because Joey and Dawson are best friends. And then there's Pacey, and Pacey's obviously got Andy, but how does everyone communicate and get on now? Because obviously Jack and Joey, are they going to start dating in this episode? So many questions, so much fun. I'm enjoying season 2. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
And revenge, political intrigue, the great gender battle. The guy mapped it all out for us. And what was his parting lesson? Or what genre of all genres?
But why would he deal with those themes when he was not from the same time as you? I thought his mom.
Romantics, he finally realized that life was a lot more.
This is different.
I'm concerned about you. Ever since your breakup with Joey, you haven't said one word about it.
Because he doesn't want to talk about it.
To allow yourself the few meager advantages of being the dumpy.
That's true.
Sure.
But also, it's just not in his nature. He tends to do rants.
Lifetime supply of red licorice and donuts.
But yeah, Dawson does rants about things. That's what he's doing about the film.
And I'll hang on.
Yonder window breaks.
Oh, we're doing this again.
It is the midterm.
Okay, there's a theme. There's a theme.
They will score higher as such than when actually written in.
This teacher has no faith in them.
Beowulf.
It focuses on everyone. I've been thinking about him today, Jason Burr. I knew he appears in it at some point. Before he became Maxwell.
3 o'clock it is my recommendation that
Or
you
Max.
attend.
Before he was Roswell.
Your parents have dedicated at least a wing or two to an Ivy League institution.
He's the posh boy. So, did he do this the same time he did Buffy? Around the same time he had 2 guest spots? Because then he did Roswell in 99, right? I'm thinking.
Hey.
You needed space, okay? I'm giving you that space.
Well, I didn't think it would mean that we'd be cutting off all communication, Dawson.
What did you think would happen?
Look, I don't want to.
Then what do you want?
I don't know what she expected. I'm just saying at this moment, she should know Dawson, like, it's her best friend.
You have this unseemly, adventurous, sexual...
Actually, he doesn't, because he doesn't want everyone to know he slept with his old teacher.
Yeah, you know what?
I like that there's this whole thing, she's trying to guess him, and he's really not wanting to tell her, because if she finds out, it's different.
No, Pacey, you cannot bail on this study session. It's way too important.
To you.
No. To anyone.
Pacey, it should be important to you.
Chris, what's up?
It's a long run today.
Yeah.
Jen really is liked by a lot of guys. She is beautiful.
No one to speed up.
How young they are here.
I wanted to leave someone alone.
Jen, is there a particular reason why you're not receptive to my wily charms?
Because they're cringy?
He's just being cute. But he really is.
But have you seen his love him and leave him rap sheet?
Yeah, she kind of called him out on that, but now all of a sudden he's cute.
You hitting that study session tonight or what?
Oh, I doubt it.
Oh, is this what all-nighter means? They're doing a study session. They're doing an all-nighter, of course.
Considerably more important than you. The test is still on for tomorrow. Study the sample questions. Until then, hardly yours, Mr. Peterson.
This teacher needs to quit his job. Seriously quit.
Folks are in St. Martin. We'll have the whole house to ourselves.
I remember this episode, they would do a study session at his house, and they jump in the pool at some point.
Come with me. Study session at Chris Wilson.
See, getting everyone together.
We're gonna rely on Chris Wolf to provide a suitable study environment. I think I'm better off with a loud crying baby.
Okay, do you honestly believe that I would let this night be anything less than ridiculously beneficial?
Are you though, Andy? I know you want to be. Look at that house. Okay, not the best car, but this house is phenomenal. Talk about being rich. Also, Jason always played douchebags until he did Roswell, and then you realize he's actually a really nice guy.
The plan of attack is simple. Using this book, we'll spend 30 minutes on each of the various sections. Victorian poetry, Shakespeare, Dickens, etc.
Jerry, you should be loving this. I know Dawson said, but you should be loving this because Andy's like you.
That will still give us enough time to do an hour speed round and get a good night's sleep. Sound good?
Shit.
Anybody want to order pizza?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah. The energy that Andy has.
It seems so.
Awkward.
Whoa, maybe we should hit that hot tub.
You need to actually study, yeah.
Well, then, what do we have here? Now, why did I take you from all the National Geographic time?
What, you gotta be kidding me. How pure are you?
It is, though. It is an open can of worms. Don't do this. So I've noticed Andy's doing well, Dawson's doing well. Joey's not doing as well as I would assume, by the...
I'm taking charge. There's 100 questions.
100?
Have you ever experimented with bondage?
Number 22.
Yes.
Have you ever gotten cozy in an airplane?
In a
Yes.
public place?
In your parents'
Yes.
bed.
Yes.
Have you ever caught your parents having sex?
Yes. Well,
Have you ever engaged in a sexual activity with a member of the same sex?
With a
Yes.
transvestite?
With a four-legged creature. Have
you ever
paid for sex?
Does dinner come?
Question number: have you ever fantasized about a friend's significant other?
oh, don't do this. Not this question.
So, care to fill me in on the details of your little love affair?
Why does she remind me of... I can't remember her name now. Ellie Fanning.
People like you and me, we can say everything with a look.
Oh, is she attracted to you, Dawson?
16. Okay. Have you ever had sex with someone twice your age?
Yeah.
It's a joke, right?
No, I've done that.
Waiter laid the pipe with Miss Jacobs. I don't know whether to congratulate you or fall off my chair.
Dude, shut up. You're trying to cause issues for no reason.
True love, Capeside. Pacey, you said that you were embarrassingly pure.
But I understand why he didn't want to tell her, because it's the whole thing of opening a can of worms about the teacher and what happened, and then his age, and then how wrong it was, and how he felt about her. Come on, friendship,
I'm sorry
start.
about you and Dawson. I mean, I know that you may not believe it.
You know, you're right, I don't.
She was actually being nice,
Delightful as ever.
right? Yeah, like come on, Jerry, like.
Our mutual feelings for Dawson that kept us apart. I never really considered the fact that maybe you were just a bitch.
Yeah,
Don't you just
wanna have
want
fun?
to have something left to just experience?
By the way, they are so young. Let's not forget they're 15, 16, and they're talking like people far beyond their age and gone through a lot of stuff. Which, I mean, they have gone through things. But still, come on, you're young.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah,
I'm worried Chris doesn't exactly have the best of intentions.
Oh, she knows.
tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, she knew from the
You're
get-go.
worried that his goal is to sleep with you tonight.
No shit, Sherlock.
He's 16 and he seems to find me attractive. So, yes, I would assume he's got some sort of agenda.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have one you want much more.
Joey's.
Joey's?
She puts a little smiley face in her O's.
Oh, does she?
Well, let me see it.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
he's smiling.
This toll has a fee.
Okay. What?
Please don't say a kiss. Oh, hell no, kid. Who is he going to talk?
No more rounds tonight, Dawson. I am
Oh, it is
so
Joey.
tired. I'm actually trying to get 5 minutes of studying in.
I didn't realize she was outside. I thought she was inside behind him.
Thought what we had was special.
Look, I'm serious. I don't want to talk about anything but this.
You broke that you've been in love twice.
looked at my test?
Nope.
His little sister was kind enough to impart that information.
Yeah, she really was.
Why can't we just go back to the way things were? Why can't we just be friends,
Because
Dawson?
that's not how it works. But did she really put twice? Let's see, if was she just causing drama?
Oscar nominating. Really?
Go away.
Dawson, you aren't crying, are you?
Friendships get ruined your entire life.
Don't do
Fall
the
apart
kiss.
because of one kiss, all right? That's what you have to look forward to. So do yourself a big favor. Don't rush it.
Oh, now she's crying. There's so much drama going on. But apparently now he's the bad guy. Maybe not saying that to, I'm guessing, a tween, like a 12, 13-year-old young girl. Probably wasn't the best idea.
Supposed to be arguing the other side,
No.
convincing me that growing up can be.
Is she wearing the same
beautiful
shoes as Andy?
experience if I just let it.
Yeah.
Growing up sucks. And not all kisses are magic, and most boys do not live up to your expectations.
Most people don't. But that's reality.
There are those times when everything, I mean, love, romance, relationships, it all falls together perfectly.
Sometimes, yeah.
Tell me it is not 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Wow, and it's
Wake
that
up,
bright?
wake up. Pacey, the test is in 4 hours.
So why are you awake at 6 o'clock?
Relax, relax. Where's the binder?
The binder's in the porch. I'll get it.
What are we gonna do? We don't have any time.
I mean, yeah, no one really studied.
Totally unstudied, totally unprepared, and totally screwed.
Yeah, he's moved on, Jen.
Hey.
They're getting up. We should get down there.
Yeah, literally, that's what he wanted. He's moved on.
One of the Bronte sisters wrote Wuthering Heights.
Emily?
Who's Emily?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Did we say night?
And by asleep to say we end the
I like that they're not getting every question right.
But I got one last group activity.
Jump in the pool. I knew exactly what he meant at this moment. Flip! You could tell that was just the actors having a lot of fun. Do not kiss her. Okay, kiss in the head is fine.
Dear class, sometimes preparation teaches you more than the exam itself, therefore you have more of it. My illness has claimed me for another day. Test rescheduled.
Are you kidding? Sleep. Okay, just let them sleep it off. Yeah. Of all places to sleep it off. I actually really like this image. You know what? That ended on a fun moment. Good episode once again. I really do feel the tide has changed for the show, and these are the episodes changing it, for me at least. I knew he was going to appear in the show, I just didn't know what season. I knew it was an earlier season, I just didn't remember when. So season 2. Okay, so that was really interesting, because the all-nighter kind of brought out truths and revelations and angst and all of that. I don't actually think Andy should have been upset with Pacey, but I got it. She spoke about, him having more experience, and then, it made sense why she was upset. It's just, it happened before her, but you are always going to think of the past, even if it doesn't, create the same reaction for Andy as it does for you, but it's someone's past. But I thought Pacey handled that very mature. As much as Pacey goofs off and they kind of pick up one another in a lovey-dovey way, there are moments where it really highlights the maturity of Pacey. How he reacted in that situation, he didn't belittle her. He kind of was, I don't know, there's something about the way he spoke to her I really respect. I'm really, really liking Pacey this season. This must be why I enjoyed him so much in the show with this season, because he feels like a far more mature character. Or maybe they just knew what to do with his character in a better sense come season 2. Jerry and Dawson, I mean, they're gonna have their moments. They're gonna have this argument, all of that. But it was interesting how Joey wanted them to be friends and it to be kind of how it was before. And she would approach him, and when he didn't want to approach her or speak to her, all of a sudden he was the bad one in that situation. Sorry, just for me, watching it now doesn't fly. You wanted a bit of space. So a bit of space means no contact, no communication, no talking. But it was nice to see them at the end say, "I still care for you. My feelings won't change. It's just things like the circumstances around it have changed." So that was nice because it felt like they were trying to say that Dawson was all in the wrong for everything going on. And I was like, no, because he actually hasn't done anything wrong. Maybe a bit passive aggressive, a bit cutting with his remarks to them. But overall, Joey was a bit frustrating for me in this episode. It just felt like she wants everything to go back the way it was, but knowing she is one of the smartest along with Andy. So for her to kind of, I don't know, I guess she's also naive and a novice when it comes to relationships like this. But there were really nice moments. There were a lot of things changed. Jen and Chris, I mean, yeah, it happened. That's what Chris wanted, and he got what he wanted. Unfortunately for you, Jen, you were just fodder for his desires. And it was made very clear, which is a shame for Jen, but it was made very clear from him from the get-go that he was not interested in anything beyond a one-night stand. And from his reputation, it seems that's all he does anyway, so that's got to be hard as well, because she knew about it, but she just needs comfort, and she needs someone or something that isn't dragging her down, and unfortunately, she doesn't really have anyone else to talk to. She did have a nice moment with Joey. I hope there's more. Andy's definitely chaotic. She is a whirlwind of emotions. Sometimes I wanted to calm down, but that's not how it works. But overall, really good. And then they jumped in the pool. Really fun episode. And it showed their youth. They were going through the dramatic moments, but then they came together at the end. They did the studying, that little montage, and that teacher who shouldn't be a teacher ended up doing that. But overall, I thought a very fun episode from what happened in the previous one. And smart of them not to include Jack in this moment. I am really looking forward to the rest of this season because I feel like it's really, really picking up. Thank you for watching.